Hi all, welcome to Agriguru. Today we are here to discuss some previous year questions from the agriculture portion for the CUET entrance exam. For the year 2024, the CUET exam is scheduled from May 15th till May 24th. Then coming to the syllabus of the exam, for the agriculture portion, the questions are mainly asked from 4 different units, that is horticulture, animal production, plant production, then agriculture and meteorology, genetics and plant breeding, biochemistry and microbiology. These are the 4 different and important portions from which the exam questions are coming. Let's move on to the question pattern for the CUET exam. For the agriculture portion, there are 50 questions, and from that you have to attempt 40 questions, and for that 40 questions you will be awarded total of 200 marks. That is like this. For each correct answer that you make, you will be getting 5 marks, and for every wrong answer you will be awarded -1 mark. And the total duration of the examination is 45 minutes. This is about the question pattern of the CUET exam. Let's discuss some previous year questions. For the first question, it is a match list 1 with match list 2. Here the first list is some weather elements, and the second one is some instruments which are used to measure weather elements. First element, it is light. Light is measured using sunshine recorded. Like that, wind is measured using cup anemometer, that here it is given anemometer. Then humidity, it is measured using hygrometer, and temperature, it is measured using thermometer. Let's check which option is corresponding to these answers. It is option 2. Option 2 is the right answer for this question. Now let's move on to the next question. It is, if c is the speed of light and lambda and nu, wavelength and frequency respectively of an electromagnetic radiation, then which of the following is true? This is a very direct question, and we all know the equation, that is C is equal to nu lambda, and it is rewritten here as lambda is equal to C by nu. That is the right answer. We can directly come to the conclusion that option 4 is the right answer for question number 2. Now, let's move on to the next question, that is question number 3. This is also a very direct question from the NCERT textbook. Which of the following is known as powerhouse of the cell? The answer is definitely mitochondria. Now, let's move on to the next question. All others are organelles present in the cell, and you have to read about it from the NCERT. Let's move on to the next question, that is, pure line selection is an effective method of crop improvement in which of the following crops? Pure line selection is practiced usually in self-pollinated crops like rice, wheat, etc. for getting pure lines. So the answer here is self-pollinated crops. Next question, that is question number 5. A chromosome with the centromere situated close to its end, forming one extremely short and one very long arm, is called. The position of centromere differentiate the chromosome into different names, that is telocentric, metacentric, acrocentric and submetacentric. Here it is asked that the centromere is situated towards one extreme end, and it is forming a short arm and a very long arm. Then what is it called? It is called acrocentric. Acrocentric. That is the right answer here. Now let's move on to the next question, that is, in a dihybrid cross, not that it is dihybrid cross, if an individual heterozygous for both the characters is crossed with double recessive, that is a typical test cross, and the result for a test cross, here it is asked, indirectly asked, that what is the result of a test cross? The answer is 1:1:1. That is the result for a test cross. So the answer here is option number 3. Next question, question number 7. Which of the following is an example of a buffer solution? For that, we should know what is a buffer solution. A buffer solution is an aqueous solution which is a mixture of weak acid or a weak base with its conjugate acid or a base respectively. So from the options we can find out which is the right answer easily. Two options is having acetic acid, and where the conjugate acid is given as sodium acetate. Here this is not a conjugate one. So the option 3 is cancelled out, and the right answer is option 4, that is a mixture of acetic acid and sodium acetate, that is its conjugate. So the right answer for question number 7, that is a buffer solution. Example for a buffer solution, it is acetic acid and sodium acetate. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That is question number 8. Which is not a polysaccharide? This is a very simple question. The answer is what? Glucose. All others are polysaccharides and glucose is a monosaccharide. Now, move on to the next question. Question number 9. Amoeba belongs to the kingdom. This is also from the NCERT. Answer is amoeba belongs to Protista. The answer is Protista. And let's move on to the next question, that is question number 10. What are those fungi called which live in symbiotic association with roots of higher plants? Symbiotic association of fungi with the roots of higher plants. The answer is, what is it? Saprophytes are organisms that feed on dead and decaying matters. Parasites, they are not the association. They are organisms that feed on others, depend on others and derive nutrients that usually causes diseases and others. Lichens, it is the association of algae with that of fungi. And the right answer is mycorrhiza, that is fungi plus the roots of higher plants. That is a symbiotic association of fungi and the roots of higher plants. Option number 4 is the right answer here. Next, question number 11. Operation Flood is associated with. Operation Flood is associated with which of the following? Milk production. Who is the person behind Operation Flood? He is Dr. Varghese Kurian. Let's move on to the next question, that is question number 12. ICAR, Indian Veterinary Research Institute, is situated at, where it is situated? It is situated at Izzat Nagar. The answer is option number 2, that is Izzat Nagar. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Which of the following is not a bacterial disease? Check option number 1, that is hemorrhagic septicemia. It is a bacterial disease. Rinderpest, no, it is not a bacterial disease. It is a viral disease. So the answer is option number 2, rinderpest. All others, black quarter, mastitis, all others are bacterial diseases, and option number 2, rinderpest, is a viral disease. Okay, let's move on to the next question, that is question number 40. Cow and buffaloes come into heat after a period of dash days. The answer here is 19 to 21 days. Cow and buffaloes come to heat after a period of 19 to 21 days. Option 2 is the right answer. Next question number 50. Deep litter and cage system of poultry can be categorized as dash systems. Which all systems? Deep litter and cage system. They are intensive systems. Intensive systems where large number of poultry can be cultivated or they can be brought up in a small area. These two systems are intensive systems. The answer is option number 3. Okay, then question number 16. When is medical examination needed if heifer is not showing heat symptoms for breeding? When there are some options given, we have to choose from the combination. Which combination is the right answer? The right answer here is after 3 years of age. If the heifer is not showing heat symptoms after 3 years of age, medical examination have to be conducted. And after 300 kg, after attaining 300 kg body weight. Yes, this is also right answer. The two other options are wrong, and here the right answer is both option A and B only. That is option 3 is the right answer here. We should not come to the conclusion after seeing this one. You have to go through all of the whole question to finalize the answer. So question number 16, the answer is 13. Next question. During collection of semen from a bull, the artificial vagina should be held at dash angle to the ground. The answer here is 45 degree. Okay. The next question. Question number 18. Which is fat-rich milk product from the following? Which are given? Paneer, ghee, dahi, kulfi. Of course, ghee is the right answer. All others are not having as much as fat as in ghee. Okay. Therefore, the right answer is option number 2. That is ghee. Next question. In artificial insemination, semen from single bull can be used for inseminating more than dash cows per year. The answer here is 20,000. From a single bull, in a year, about 20,000 cows can be inseminated. Okay. The next question. Question number 20. Which of the following is known as a secondary nutrient element for plants? Secondary nutrient. Let's check the options. Nitrogen, it is a primary nutrient. Phosphorus, it is a primary nutrient. Then iron, it is a micronutrient. Here, what is the answer? Sulfur. Sulfur is a secondary nutrient. The answer here is option number 4. Okay. Let's move on to the next question, that is question number 21. Arrange the following phenological stages of wheat in correct order. Here some stages of wheat growth development is given, and we have to arrange them in the phenological order. First stage, it is given tillering. In this order, tillering is the first one. Crown root initiation, yes, it is coming after tillering. Then this is the second. Jointing, yes, that is the third one. Dove stage, no, it is after milking stage. So this is the fourth one, and this is the fifth one. And which is the option corresponding to this? 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. That is A, B, C, E, D. And option 1 is the right answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question, that is question number 22. Diammonium phosphate is a complex fertilizer and it contains, diammonium phosphate contains ammonium, that is nitrogen, and phosphate. It contains nitrogen and phosphate. That is option number 3 is the right answer. Question number 23. Arrange the soils of the following textural classes according to decreasing order of their clay percentage. That is, we have to arrange the given textural classes of soil into decreasing order. That is, having the maximum clay percentage as the first one. That is, clay soil will be having maximum clay percentage. And the next one, which is sandy clay, will be having the next highest. And next one, sandy clay loam will be having the next, and sandy loam will be having the nearest clay percentage, and the least clay percentage is found in sandy soil. Sand soil will be having the least clay percentage, and the option corresponding to this is option number 1. For the answer for the question 23, the answer is option 1. The next question, 24. How much single superphosphate is needed to supply 80 kg of P2O5 to 1 hectare area, for 1 hectare area? For that, we should know how much phosphorus we will get from single superphosphate. For single superphosphate, it is having 16% of phosphorus in it. That is, from every 100 kg, we will be getting 16 kilogram. So that for getting 80 kg of P2O5, we will we will need about how much? 100 by 16 into 80, that is 500 kg. 500 kg of single superphosphate is required to get 80 kg of phosphorus. The right answer is option number 3, that is 500. Okay, next question. This question number 25. What is the water use efficiency if grain yield of a crop is 6 ton per hectare and water requirement for growing the crop is 2000 millimeter? That is, water use efficiency is equal to grain yield by water requirement. Here, what is the grain yield given? Grain yield given is 6 ton per hectare and the water requirement is 2000 millimeter. So we can calculate, most of the options are in kilogram, so we can convert it to kilogram. That is 6000 divided by 2000. The answer will be 3 kilogram per hectare. Can you see hectare per millimeter? The answer is 3 kilogram per hectare millimeter. Not 3 ton. It is 3 kilogram hectare. We have converted it. So the answer is option number 3. Next question. In which crop crown root initiation is considered as the most moisture sensitive stage for irrigation? The answer is wheat. Crown root initiation, that is CRI stage, it is found in wheat. Okay. Question number 27. Which of the following are pressurized irrigation system? A list of irrigation systems are given, and which of the following are pressurized irrigation system? Furrow irrigation, it is not a pressurized system. Flood irrigation, it is not a pressurized system. Drip irrigation, yes, it is a pressurized system. Rain guns are also pressurized system. Micro sprinklers, they are also pressurized system. CDE, option number 3 is the right answer for question 27. Next, question number 28. What is the name of the phenomenon where one plant exerts adverse effect on the neighboring plants through production and release of toxic chemicals? The answer is allelopathy. Symbiosis is mutual relationship, and parasitism, it is not only toxic chemicals, they're deriving nutrition and etc. Mutualism, it is a positive relation. So the right answer is allelopathy. Next question, that is question number 29. Removal of weeds through hand pulling, hoeing, mowing is considered as dash method. These are physical methods of weeding. These are physical method of weeding. Hand pulling, hoeing, mowing. Okay. Next question, that is question number 30. Which of the following crop requires puddling operation? Puddling is exclusively done in which crop? That is transplanted rice. The answer is option number 1, transplanted rice. Next question, that is 31. The institute in India responsible for collection and conservation of plant germplasm is? Plant germplasm collection and conservation. The answer is National Bureau of Plant Genetic Resources, which is situated in New Delhi. That is option number 3 is the right answer. Next, 32. Which of the following is the most cultivated species of wheat in India? The most cultivated species of the wheat is the common one, that is Triticum aestivum. Next one. Which country is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables in the world? The question is asked second largest producer, not the largest. The second largest producer is India. Which is the largest producer? It is China. But here the answer is India, that is the second largest producer of fruits and vegetables. Next question. That is question number 34. Which of the following fruits is not indigenous to India? Which is not originated from India? Mango, it is from India. Banana, it is from India. Jackfruit, it is from India. But guava, it is from Mexico. And here the right answer is guava. Next question 35, that totapuri is a variety of mango, not lychee, not banana, not papaya. The answer is mango, that is option number 4. Question number 36. Except for raspberry and strawberry jams, what should be the minimum percentage of fruit pulp in a jam? Not for raspberry and strawberry, except from raspberry and strawberry. The answer here is for all other fruits, the fruit pulp percentage should be 45%. 45%. From this we can get another question, that is what is the percentage required for raspberry and strawberry? It is actually 25%. Okay. Now let's move on to the next question. That is question number 37. Which of the following has African and French varieties? African and French varieties are found in which of the following? That answer is marigold. Marigold is having 2 different species from African and French varieties. That is Tagetes, 2 different species. The answer is marigold. Option number 1. Yeah. Next, question number 38. Match list 1 with list 2. First list are some vegetables, and other what are they? What parts are they used? Here radish, the root is the part that we use, and potato, the tuber is that we use. Onion is a bulb, and cauliflower, its stem are used. The option number 3 is the right answer. Match list 1 with list 2 as before. List 1, here it is a list of flower crops, and list 2 it is the commercial method of propagation. Here the first flower is gladiolus. Gladiolus is propagated through corms, and rose is propagated through tea budding, and marigold, it is propagated through seeds. Then chrysanthemum, they are propagated through suckers. And the answer here is option number 3. Option number 3 is the right answer here for 39. Question number 39. Next, question number 40. Growing potato in the interspaces of apple trees is in the first few years is an example of. Here we used it to grow in the initial years of apple cultivation. There will not be any remuneration, and during that time we'll be growing another crop in the interspaces. And this type of cultivation is not crop rotation, not mixed cropping, not monocropping. The answer is intercropping. Okay, the right answer for question number 40, it is intercropping. Next question, from question number 41 onwards, the question pattern is different, and here you will be given a passage, and you have to read through the passage and understand. Then next there will be questions, and you have to answer that based on the reading and interpretation from the passage. Here I'll give you few seconds and pause the video and read from it. I hope you have read the passage. Let's move on to the question, that is question number 41. What is the common name of 5-methyl uracil? From the passage it is here given 5-methyl uracil, another chemical name for thymine. The answer here is option number 2, that is thymine. Next question. Which base is present in RNA but not in DNA? Those who have read the passage, you can easily understand that is uracil, which is present only in RNA but not in DNA. Next question. What is the ratio between guanine and cytosine in DNA? What is the ratio of guanine and cytosine in DNA? Here it is given. The ratios between adenine and thymine and guanine and cytosine are constant and equals to 1. Then the right answer is option number 3, that is equal to 1. Next question, that is question number 44. Initial name of DNA was nuclein. Who named it? Friedrich Miescher named it as nuclein. The right answer is option number 3, that is nuclein. Who proposed double helix structure of DNA? Even without reading this passage, we can answer this. Those who have gone through the NCERT can easily write the answer, that is Watson and Crick. That is option number 2. Next question, that is from 46 to 50, you will be given another set of instructions, that is a passage is given here, which is type of compound soil structure and their characteristics. That is blocky, prismatic, and platy, spherical. This one also I'll be moving aside. You can pause the video and read through the sessions, and we'll deal with the questions later. Okay, let's move on to the questions. That is 46th question. When the pets are elongated more in the vertical than in horizontal direction and tops of the pets are rounded, the structure is called columnar. It is directly given in the passage. The answer is columnar, option number 4. Next one, 47. When all the 3 dimensions of pets are of about the same size and faces and edges are mainly rounded, you have to note the point, that is rounded. The structure is called option number 2. You have to note it is rounded, then it is subangular blocky. Option 2 is the right answer. Next one. 48th question. When the pets are longer in horizontal axis, they are longer in horizontal axis than in the vertical axis, the soil structure is called, the soil structure here it is called platy structures. They are more in the horizontal than in the vertical, then they are platy structures. Next question, that is 49th question. Which of the following soil structure is roughly spherical and is formed by biotic activity? Biotic activities in surface horizon and promotes aeration and infiltration. The answer here is biotic activity are all present in crumb soil. The answer is crumb soil, that is option number 1. Then the last and final question. Which of the following soil structure is generally found in B horizon and it promotes aeration, good drainage and penetration? In the B horizon, it is given blocky. B horizon, blocky soil structure is present. This is the last and final question. I hope you all had a good session, and thank you.